What's going on, guys? Back at it with another video. Hope you guys are doing okay. Today I really just wanted to do Let's Talk Money Volume 2. And to really, it's going to be comparing the jobs between Coca-Cola and another company where you can make up to 100K a year, $115,000 to be exact. So I just kind of wanted to dive into this video, honestly. And in the background, I do have a Dollar General delivery vlog just going on just for some type of, video content to be playing while I'm talking about this. But in either way, though, we're just going to get into it. This video has been in the process for a long time. So I'm going to tell you how you can make $100,000 a year. And I'm going to tell you what is the benefits between Coca-Cola, a company like this one, where it's a delivery service, or just a starting company to go with. And I'm also going to tell you the benefits of going straight to a 100K job. So first of all, one of the things you do want to do is you want to get your CDL, right? You want to get your permit, which is the first step. That's where you're going to be taking the combination, the air brakes, and also the general knowledge to get your permit test. You can take that at the local DMV. You can study this content with the CDL Prep app. I should have a link for it in the comment section or in the description of this video. So as far as like getting your license, you can go through a number of companies. One of the companies, of course, in this video would be Coca-Cola. So the way I got my license, I've talked about this in other videos before. You go to Coca-Cola, you get your permit. After so long of working with the company, they see that you're disciplined, that you're looking to stay with the company, usually around 60 to 90 days. You can be then enter into a Coca-Cola United school. This is Coca-Cola United, by the way. I don't know anything about the other Coca-Cola plants or Coca-Cola facilities around the United States. This is specifically for the Coca-Cola United. They're located at different regions, or in certain regions where you will see the company names and whatnot. So be sure to just verify this information. But back to this, you basically will be entering into a school. You go to that school for 5 weeks, Monday through Friday. This is basically based off of Birmingham, Alabama, for the school that I went to myself. One of the other unique things that I did like about this is, for one, you do learn how to drive a manual, and two, you are given pretty much one-on-one times where you're just with the instructors, and they basically thoroughly teach you how to drive the vehicle, how to pre-inspect the vehicle, and you get everything that you need to pass the test. So as far as saying Coca-Cola is a good or bad job, I definitely agree that this will be a great job to start off with if you're looking to get your CDL. It is hard work, but it's definitely worth it. If you're looking around the pay scale, I can't tell you for every single department. In my department or my plant, I mean, you can range anywhere from $65,000 to $70,000 a year. That's just a close gap range. So that just pretty much sums it up, how to get into the CDL area, just a good starting point. Of course, the good benefits about this, like recently, I actually was looking to leave Coca-Cola for my personal reasons. One of the reasons why I did not leave, of course, is because of the potential to get promoted, and also there's the potential to, move up in the company and make more money or get more responsibility and experience within the company. So in the end, I did end up staying with the company myself. By far the best company that I have looked at working for in the CDL industry would probably be Walmart. I'll probably make another video on that one day, but if you're looking and you already have your CDL license and you want to look at like how can I make $100,000 a year as a company driver, one of my main options will probably be looking into getting your hazmat and tankers. So now look, I'm gonna tell you how to get your tankers and your hazmat. So to get your hazmat, there's 3 things you need. If you are within this range and you're a new CDL driver, or if you got your license within the last, I think it's 2 years now almost, where that on February 7th, where that little regulation passed. So there's 2 things you will need. 3 things. The first thing you need is you need to be able to pass the hazmat and tankers test at your local DMV. The second thing is you also need to be able to pass a background check through the TSA, and that, of course, will be able to be scheduled online. The last thing you need is an ELDT course, pretty much the same thing that you would use to get your CDL license. If you're a new driver, you have to take a entry-level driver's training, and that's the 5 weeks I was telling you about for Coca-Cola. So in order to even get your license, you can pass all the tests and whatnot, but you will not be allowed to be officially licensed unless you get that training. So to get the training with your hazmat is what you do is you go online to the TPR, or you can just search TPR. You can search ELDT, and there's a website that will pull up anybody that's officially trained, to give you entry level driver training, whether it's for your CDL license in general, or for you to get your hazmat, your passengers, or anything like that. You do not need this for the tankers. To get your tankers endorsement, the only thing you need to do is go to the DMV, and you need to take the test for the tankers. The reason why you want to get the combination of hazmat and tankers is because it opens up a lot more opportunities throughout the CDL world. So you'll have a lot more companies that'll be more interested in you if you're able to drive their vehicles with the hazardous materials on their trucks. One good thing about the hazmat is this is a course that I actually do offer. The hazmat ELDT course is something that you can purchase through me. I am certified by the FMCSA, based on I'm a training provider that is registered already. So I'm gonna leave a link for that in my description. Mine is $25. You'll find there is a huge range from I want to say $50 up to $150 from what I've seen on the website. So again, my course is about 10 minutes long. Maybe it depends on how you look at it. You just have to pass the test, and honestly, it's pretty self-explanatory and easy to pass. So if you're actually interested in that, like I said, be sure to check out the link in the description. The company that I have, or the training website, is called DLA, or it's DLA Academy, but the website is academyofdla.com. It is pretty much provided through Thinkific. That's how I built the entire course. So once you actually achieve this and you are able to pass the test for the tankers and the hazmat, and then on top of that, you're able to get your TSA appointment done and whatnot, and then you also, like I said, you take the training on top of this, then that is where you're able to expand to not bigger companies. You're able to expand to more specific companies. So for instance, with your hazmat tankers, one thing you can do, which you already probably know, is you can drive fuel. Fuel driving is probably one of the most successful CDL jobs in the industry right now, mainly because it is dangerous, and on top of that, it has a lot of risk to reward. So you do have a lot of safety that you have to be provided as far as education wise, but in the end, the reward is a lot. So recently, I was offered a job. I can actually say this because I verified this. The job that was offered was a fuel driver. The job was paying pretty much minimum, I want to say around $1,700 weekly, and that range kind of gapped up to the $2,300 a week, depending on how many days I wanted to work per week. The $1,700 was 5 days a week, and 6 days a week is where you get into the $2,300 a week. This was an hourly paid job versus my job at Coke, which is a commission plus a day rate. One of the main reasons I did not want to take this job is because, for one, I have a lot of time at this company with Coca-Cola. They have not done me wrong in any way. The work is a lot more harder than it would be fueler, but also the reward is a lot more higher as well. So potentially being here, 2 years like I have, for one, it's helped grow my CDO content that I do now. And two, on top of that, I have a lot more potential to, move up within the company. Versus if you become a fuel driver, the things that you are limited to is moving up. Because most people who go into that industry, you are basically limited on what you could do. So most times you'll just stay a driver for, X amount of years. You retire. You'll make a lot of money, sure, but you're also risking a lot more of your safety. And then on top of that, these shifts can always be a little bit hectic. Excuse me. For instance, one of the shifts that I was offered was it was night shift. You always have to start out on night shift. The biggest plus in that is you get a shift differential, which is why I was able to have the potential to make a lot more money, like I was stating earlier. But on the downside is once you get off that shift, you do lose your premium on your shift differential. On top of this, you can't move up necessarily unless you have a good amount of years, and if there's a lot less seniority around you, maybe you might have the potential to move up, unless your performance is just crazy. But don't get me wrong, it's really hard to kind of compare performances when it comes to just delivering fuel. Like I said, there are other companies out there. For instance, Walmart If you're looking to go work somewhere and you have 30 months of experience based around commercial driving with a license, what you can do is apply for Walmart. Walmart does tend to start out at $100,000 a year. They do require you to have your hazmat as well. I'm not exactly sure why. I'm pretty sure it's just the product that you're doing. The fun thing about Walmart is most times no touch freight or dropping hook in some cases from my known sources. So it's one of the best jobs to have and has some of the best benefits. And that's another thing going back to Coca-Cola. I never had worked at a job where after 90 days I'm given 2 weeks worth of vacation, and on top of that also insurance. So it's just it's a lot of big pluses when it comes to, is the money good enough for you to, change shifts and start all over with your time of service and lose a lot of your benefits for the time being till you qualify for the benefits again. At some companies it can be great, and a lot of other times it can be really great. Like if you're going to Circle K, you have to start over, but you can work your way back into it eventually. But in the end, you may lose or be back where you were before at your previous job, like me at Coca-Cola, where you're making X amount again. But when you're looking at a company like Walmart, either way is a plus, because you're not really necessarily hauling too many dangerous items, but at the same time you are starting over. But looking at that collateral, you still accrue vacation right off the back, and then on top of that you also get benefits right off the back. So it's just a lot of X and O's here that you got to pay attention to. My thought, if I was in your shoes and you don't have your CDL right now, I would definitely get my license. For one, go get your permit, get your license, go through the entry level driving course with a company or a school. Certain schools do this entry level driving training too, as far as like getting your license for the very first time. As soon as I get my license, or if I can while I'm getting my permit, go ahead and study for the hazmat and tankers and just take it. Reason why is because you never know. Like, you get 6 months experience or a year experience at one company, and you go haul fuel or go try to work at any company that requires you to have your hazmat and tankers, or one or the other. The options are endless basically. So you really want to make sure that you can utilize these endorsements and this license. On top of this, definitely want to go after something where you can have a non-restricted license. That means basically that you're able to drive a stick shift. You will learn how to drive a stick shift within the entry-level driver's training if you go to a accredited school or training facility that does teach you to drive without having to be, I guess, in an automatic vehicle or commercial vehicle. Like I said, I think I learned on, it was a 7-speed, or it was a 7-speed or a 5. I can't remember. It was one or the other. But just having that on your license makes it look so much better when you don't have any restrictions, because some companies do pay attention to that, and it does give you the leeway when it comes to other applicants that may be applying. So, like I said, I would go ahead and get all this done initially. And like I said, if you're looking to get your hazmat right now and you're a newer driver, or within the last 2 years you got your CDL license and you want your hazmat but don't know how to get through the ELDT training, go to the link in the description of this video, because like I said, it's done online. You can do it from your phone. It's $25. Invest $25 in yourself if you want to look into making $100,000 a year. You can have local jobs, regional jobs. The job that I literally was offered was a local job, home every day. And I work 5 days a week unless I want to work 6 days. So that $25 investment is the start. Of course, you have to pay the other fees when it comes to the DMV, taking their tests, and also the TSA, which I think is around $86. So, it's an investment for yourself to make all this extra money on top of what you're already probably making now as a CDL driver. Or if you're not even a CDL driver, just go ahead and get everything done now. So down the road, when you get all the experience and these openings come up for these jobs, they're looking for these hazmat drivers or tankers drivers or hazmat plus tanker drivers. You're able to get in and jump on those jobs immediately. And, you can be ranging anywhere from $1,200 on the low end as a CDL driver that's going home every day or every other day. Or once you get your hazmat and stuff in order and you find a nice job here going home every day or every other day, you can be moving up to the $1,800 or the $2,200 or even more sometimes if you go on the over the road. In my strong opinion is I like to stay within my town or within my state. So I do prefer local runs or regional runs. Local, you're home every day. Regional, home I think 2 to 3 times a week. So just make sure you just figure out what kind of driving you're looking at doing. So what kind of schedule would you like to be on? Like I said, it was a very big risk to reward when it came to the job that I was trying to go to. And like I said, they hire a lot. So it's not like that I turned the job down in the end, that it's the end of the world, because I know there's something bigger coming for me here at Coca-Cola. So the next step for me, that was one of the bigger updates I was looking at doing for you guys, was the next step for me right now is I'm working on moving up to a different position currently. Fingers crossed, if I do get this position, it'll be a very big change for me. It may even change up my content. I may have to do different types of videos from here on out. The position that I was looking at doing, one of them is a trainer position, and the other one is a sales supervisor position. These are just some positions that I definitely see myself doing. I used to work in sales for over five years before I even thought about going near to get my CDL. Within the Army, I was actually a truck driver as well, but I never got the waiver for my CDL license. So it's a lot of potential out here for me, and I'm trying my best to just, make it work to where it's in my favor. And I feel like having my hazmat and tankers on my license now is a huge plus. Plus, I don't have any restrictions to drive a manual, so that's even bigger. So if I do get promoted within the company, I still have my license and whatnot. So let's say 5 or 6 years or a couple years from now, this doesn't work out, and I feel like I do want to go drive for another company, I can go from being a sales rep or area manager or plant manager or a key account manager, anything within the company of Coca-Cola, I can go right back to driving. And that's the biggest advantage on having your CDL license in general. You will never be without a job. So I know this is a lot of information to be taken down for you guys. But in the end of this, I want you guys to watch this video thoroughly, save it, share it with a friend, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Welcome to the channel if you aren't a subscriber. I definitely want you guys to drop any type of questions based around CDL license, CDL permit, hazmat, tankers, just the steps to it, anything that you guys want to know as far as getting those things accomplished. And if you do have any of those questions, just feel free to share them with me. I'll be sure to answer them quickly. If you look at any of my other videos I have on my channel, I do try to respond to questions and comments very quickly, just to make sure that you guys know I'm interacting with you guys. I'm not just staring at the screen every time someone comments or likes a video or dislikes a video. I promise you, I'll try to pay attention to it throughout the whole day, whether I'm on the route or I'm at home or, just watch my favorite show. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was a very nice video to make in general. Like I said, if you guys want to tune in and see more videos like this, I do have a playlist of just educational videos that I will kind of leave at the end of this video. So be sure to check those out. And I do try to post more often now. I know lately I've been posting, every couple weeks or every 2 weeks or every week. But like I said, I'm getting more consistent on getting this content out. It's just recording the content or just remembering to bring my GoPro or remembering to just do the voiceovers and not delete the videos that I already had created. Just a lot of different factors that play into this. So if you guys want to tune into the next video, be sure to give me a subscribe and also hit that like button. The giveaway, I am doing a huge giveaway here. Not really. It is going to be an Amazon gift card, $50 Amazon gift card. I will be announcing a random winner that is a subscriber. In order to be pretty much eligible for this, I need you to go on my channel, like 3 different videos, and then comment on those 3 videos your favorite color. I know it sounds crazy. Just comment. I don't care if your favorite color is pink, blue, whatever. Just comment. Just make sure I see your comment on 3 different videos and you reacted to that video. So pick 3 videos, comment your favorite color, and I'll know that you're locked in. Probably towards the end of February, or probably by my second last upload of the month, I will announce a winner. So probably let's give it to the 25th. I will then announce a winner for the $50 gift card, and then I'll contact them directly in the comments, and we'll pretty much discuss how they'll get their gift card and whatnot. So be sure to follow those rules and enter. I definitely just want to do a small giveaway, just appreciation for 500 subscribers. But anyway, guys, I'm going to let you guys just go ahead and finish out this little bit last of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.